It's about 10 a.m. and I'm going to eat my first meal of the day, which is fruit. I got some blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. I'm gonna eat this and then I think I'm gonna lift weights with Jeff in the basement. So if you watched my most recent video, you saw that I am gonna go completely plant-based for January to keep me away from junk food. And part of this was inspired by this book that I read called The Easy Way to Lose Weight. It's by Alan Carr. I had read his book, Easy Way to Stop Smoking, several years ago, and it helped me quit smoking after smoking for almost 11 years. So I listened to that audiobook when I was on my way to visit my friend, and one of the things he talked about was eating fruit every morning for breakfast and eating nothing else with it for a 2-hour time frame. So I'm going to give that a whirl. Another thing that I'm going to be trying this year is I am going to be tracking my habits rather than tracking calories. I'm kind of tired of tracking calories. I think I'm a little bit inspired by Adventures of Deanna's channel, which I'll link below. I watch her pretty regularly. She just tries to eat until she is full and satisfied and eats what she wants, but you know, avoids overeating and doesn't track calories. And she also does a lot of journaling and different things like that. I am just tired of tracking calories, so I'm gonna just try and eat very healthy and mindfully, and I'm going to see if I can lose weight that way while also eating fully plant-based. I am going to track my habits in Habit Bull. I've done this in the past. It's been a few years and I found it very useful to me. The habits that I'm tracking are eating plant-based all day, fruit for breakfast, exercise 30 minutes or more 3 days a week, 90 ounces of water every day. I'm going to journal 3 days a week. That's something I used to do. And then in my journal, I also write down things I'm grateful for. So I will be doing that 3 days a week as well. One of the things I want to get away from when tracking calories is that sometimes, you know, I won't even be hungry anymore, but I'm like, oh, I got calories left, so then I eat them. So then maybe if I just try and pay more attention to how hungry I am, instead of, oh, this food tastes so good, I want to keep eating it, then maybe I'll actually do a lot better. So this is what I'm eating for lunch. These are these Mission Carb Balance wraps. They're only 70 calories each, which is nice. Then I have some guacamole, some pico de gallo, and then I have this Spanish rice that just has diced tomatoes and mushrooms mixed into it that I'm going to put onto these wraps. And that's going to be my lunch. So Jeff made a casserole. It's kind of like, he just used his best judgment, but he's pretty good. So it'll probably turn out pretty good. It's got broccoli and rice and pasta and nutritional yeast and some seasonings and onions. So I think it'll turn out good. I am super hungry now, and Jeff and I just tag teamed making dinner. We just did instant mashed potatoes, but I made gravy for the first time in my life. It's a plant-based gravy and it has no oil or anything, and it actually tastes pretty good.
Extra gravy.
Yeah, that's a lot of gravy, yo.
I want some to go on the casserole.
So yeah, I said I wasn't counting calories, but I will say this. I am sort of counting calories. I'm just not tracking them. Because, you know, I don't want to get out of hand with things. Oh yeah. And I'm doing great on all my goals, except for I still need to drink this whole thing. And yes, it looks creepy because, as always, I still hate water, so I add Kool-Aid to it. It's 0-calorie Kool-Aid. But hey, whatever gets you by, man. I'm drinking my weird Kool-Aid water. Alright, so here's my plate, and you guys, I can't believe how good this actually tastes. We're doing a morning workout. It's about 7:30 a.m. Saturday morning, and Bibby is Jeff's workout buddy. So this is extra fun for Bibby because I'm joining Jeff. But I'm on vacation, so I haven't been going to the gym. I've been doing this instead. yesterday and today at least.
I love this workout machine thing.
It's pretty useful.
It's got lots of different things you can do.
It's hard to watch. Like, it would be hard to watch TV while you do this. You gotta look forward to it.
I just go extremely slow if I know it's there. Still like 6. Baby.
He's so puffed up.
He's like doing the. Hi, baby.
Alright, so we worked out. We meditated for 20 minutes. Tried to at least. And I charged the battery on this phone, which no one cares. It's not a phone, it's a camera. And this is how Jeff exists. He just eats over the sink sometimes.
Grapefruit is good.
And I'm starting my day with fruit again. Same as yesterday. It's my little berry bowl. And we have some plans for lunch and dinner already tonight for what we're gonna make. And we're gonna go to the store here in a minute. And then we're gonna do some stuff.
Hey, you. She lost it. Oh, I dropped one.
Alright, this is what I'm having for lunch. A little bit of leftover casserole. I added some broccoli to it to make it more healthy. And then I really wanted biscuits and gravy, and I made biscuits and gravy, but there's no oil or butter. It's the same gravy I used yesterday. And this is my first time making biscuits. And they look pretty good. And they're not very high in calories. And of course they are plant-based. Jeff and I ended up getting up about 4:30 this morning, so we're eating dinner a little early. But the exciting thing is that Jeff is making homemade pizza. So he hasn't cooked it yet, but this is before putting it in the oven. And obviously there's no cheese. I'm not a big fan of the plant-based cheese. I'd rather go without it, but I'm pretty excited about all these toppings. Looks like an olive extravaganza.
Pizza without cheese like this is really good. You should try it. Get it from Pasta House or really anywhere. If you get it with lots of extra vegetables but no cheese, extra sauce, then it tastes really good. Here's Bibby.
Oh, I moved it. I can't believe he's letting you do that. Everyone loves Bibby.
Hi.
Everybody's favorite kitty.
He's even purring. He's gonna get scared, I can tell.
Let's do a little cat timeout. This is Bibby. Let's go see what the others are up to. I know Sasha, she's been sleeping in here all day. Sasha! And just like Sasha, we got Jupiter here, just laying around. Life is hard for a kitty. She's so cute. And of course, there's Bibby. Hi, little bee. I know. Pizza's done! I am so excited to eat this.
Spicy meatball.
That's from a commercial, isn't it?
It is.
Bibby!
How you doing there, Bibby?
You can't see that knife.
Oh, good. Okay, can I cut it?
Why is this so zoomed in? Yeah, you can cut it.
I need my glove.
Oh my gosh.
I see you there. Wow. Amazing.
He's so ridiculous. So Jeff left me half of the pizza, but I think I'm gonna take 3/4 of what's left for now, and if I'm still hungry, then I'll eat that last bit. So yeah, I ended up eating all that pizza, but I want to have just a cup of almond milk. So I got some dark chocolate almond milk, and I got my cute little kitty mug. And this is it for the night. Last week I weighed 159.8. Good morning, everyone. Jeff and I decided we didn't want to lift weights today, and we are going to do yoga instead because we both hate yoga and have an aversion to yoga, so we figured we should probably try it for something different. And we figured Bibby would really love it, and maybe the other cats, so why not? So we're going to do this video we found on YouTube, maybe do about 15 minutes worth of yoga.
And invite a more loving awareness into this room. Exhale, cross your right knee over to kiss your left elbow. Gaze forward, upper body's in plank. Inhale to kick it up, three-legged dog. Repeat, right knee to left elbow, gaze forward. Beautiful. Inhaling here. Exhale, downward facing dog.
Did you look for beginner stuff? Is this beginners?
I just looked up 20-minute yoga.
Exhale, lock.
Here's our brief intermission. We're about halfway through. Yoga is hard. I am not very flexible, but I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm sure it's because we didn't look up beginner yoga. But Jeff said he likes it. He's crazy. I think he likes to be tortured. So yeah. I tried to find a better angle for the camera, but this is the best I can do because I got a small living room. And we're gonna go back and do it some more, I guess.
And the knees, inhale, fingertips go down to come up. Big breath, big stretch. Exhale, rain it down. Outer edge of your left foot, inner arch of your right foot. Find this left shoulder over the left wrist. Knee. Pull the thumbs back, big inhale, full body stretch. Exhale with control all the way down. Excellent, release the arms. Bend the knees even more. Send the hips back. Fingertips go forward. Utkatasana chair pose. Moving into Vrksasana tree. You might go the hips from there or placing the foot below the knee. Use the hands nice and easy to come onto the bone. And finding your choice. Nice and easy. Don't push, don't force.
Oh!
Well.
What are you scared of?
This breath you've taken all day in, and then exhale to release your limbs. Another video.
Oh good, we're done. Alright Jeff, what did you think about that yoga?
I thought it was good. It was invigorating. It stretches in ways that I do a lot of stretching whenever I'm doing my running and that kind of routine, so it did a lot of the same sort of stuff. It was challenging though.
I thought it was terrible, in a good way I guess, and it basically forced me to do all the stuff I'm bad at, which is being flexible and being coordinated. Like I was terrible at aerobics, terrible at cheerleading because it's just too many instructions going on at once. And then I'm just like, what do I do now? And then you got to try and watch and then try and do it, and then I'm not flexible. But it was a good challenge and I don't regret it. Although if I were to show the whole video, you would see that there were many parts I was not participating, that Jeff was a trooper and he did really, really good.
I found out that I have trouble with this tree pose. You do this. I can do it though. It's just hard.
See, and I could do the tree pose okay. It was touching my toes type stuff. moving my knee to my elbow, any of the stuff where I had to like stretch my body in a weird way. So anyway, we're done with yoga. Now we're gonna meditate for 20 minutes and then we're gonna kind of just mill about our day today.
Yeah.
And this is Jeff's last day off. I got one more day off after today. I don't want to go back to work ever. Oh well. Alright, we ended up meditating for 15 minutes. Jeff is gonna make a whole bunch of tiny pizza things and he's gonna freeze them. We're gonna see how this goes so we can have our own frozen pizza.
Yeah, I don't do it the spinning method, I just do this and I let gravity kind of pull it apart slowly. Seems to work.
Yep. And I am going to eat my fruit for breakfast. I have blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries today. And that looks lovely. The other day I mentioned that I read the book Easy Way to Lose Weight by Alan Carr. Well, another book that I had listened to, is The Starch Solution by Dr. McDougall, and I highly recommend that book. It is very eye-opening if you are new to learning about plant-based eating. I was inspired by that book to make banana pancakes, but I ended up not using a recipe from Dr. McDougall, but I did want to at least mention it because it has influenced me. I found a variation of it that is 2 ingredients because I'm lazy and 2 ingredients sounds way better than other things. And of course it's plant-based. I am level 1 pancakes. I burnt the first one. I mangled these others. Like, look at that blob back there. What am I even doing? It tasted okay though, for what it's worth. I'm getting slightly better. I flipped it. I left a few trails, but it's not totally mangled. This is like one of those Pinterest vs reality photos, but on video. Because if you saw this lady's video, which I will link in the description below, her pancakes look perfect. They do taste pretty good. I'll give them that. This is my last one, and I think I finally got it under control. Can you tell I make pancakes like once every 5 years? So they're not picture perfect, but here are my pancakes, and yes, I'm eating maple syrup, which is not the healthiest thing, but Sunday is typically my cheat day, so I'm splurging a little bit. And look, I made a pancake that looks almost perfect, and Jeff gets that one. So I am improving at my pancake skills. It's not quite dinner time, but I am hungry, so I'm gonna eat some of this leftover casserole. And I added broccoli to it to make it healthier. So this is gonna be a 4-meal day. Jeff is tired and he's babbling incoherently now. I'm just making noise, but it's cute. Look at him. Anyways, I'm making this stir fry that Jeff actually originally had made before.
Jeff knows a lot of things.
I call it the Jeffrey stir fry.
I just call it the Jeff.
The Jeff. And then we got dumplings cooking. We got some rice going. We're gonna be feasting tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna eat a little more than normal. It's my cheat day, and the rest of the week I'll probably eat good, but you guys won't know that until you see my weigh-in next week. And then the scale will tell all the truth. It's coming along. Jeff was just listening to some video. Tell them about your video.
I was learning about the mixed spaghetti, as in McDonald's spaghetti. It's in the Philippines, you should look it up.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It's real.
Here's my food: stir fry, white rice, dumplings. I like to put soy sauce and cayenne pepper on my dumplings. I know that's kind of weird. Jeff's being more modest with his food.
What? Modest?
I don't know. Looks like you have less food than me.
Oh, yeah. I have more dumplings, don't I?
Yeah.
My dumplings look less appetizing. It's sad.
That's because you didn't put the special sauce on it.
Yeah.
That wraps it up for the first 3 days of Veganuary. If you made it this far, thank you so much. This is my longest video. I post every Monday, and I'm trying to lose weight. I'm doing it the slow way and the maintenance way, but I'm re-energized, and I feel like this year I'm going to have a lot of success. So thanks for watching.